The Beatles came along with the technology expansion of multi-track recording. So, you know, kind of up until then, so much of the music was just live in the studio, you know, one microphone or several microphones just live. But the Beatles were the first to kind of start utilizing the studio as an instrument and experimenting. And that's what was so intriguing. I mean, each new album we heard new sounds that we'd never heard before, and carrying on with other groups that followed, you know. But it was such a great time for recorded music. Now it seems like everybody's just copying what's been done before, and you know, everything's a preset, and you know, you don't experiment and try and create the sound. It's actually a little too easy, you know.
What was your first professional recording session? Can you remember what that was?
Oh, well, I had taken a job at this tourist studio. So, you know, Nashville has a lot of tourists come through here, and so every hour a Gray Line bus would turn up and 100 people would file into the studio, and we would record a little skit in front of them, and then we'd play that back over the speakers and have them either yell or clap or do something as an overdub and explain that that's what overdubbing is. And then they'd all file through the control room, and I'd tell them about the equipment. But while I was working there, somebody in the building said, you know, we want you to record this project. He was running for congressman, I think, or something like that. And so it was actually in this studio, not this room, but the studio up front. And I recorded, you know, it was the Nashville A-Team, you know, and I remember being scared to death because I'd never had like all those like big name musicians in front of me, and I was young, so yeah, it was pretty wild. That was my first, you know, big time session.